This is apartment C. Light fixtures gonna have to be replaced, or possibly rehung if you don't want it replaced. It looks like I still got a solid connector back there. The door is crushed to shreds there. Glass is broken there. And of course, the exterior frame needs to be worked on. Alright, so we already have door not meeting and rubbing on the ground here. The flooring, I'm pretty sure, is going to need to be replaced. As soon as I step in, I can already feel waves underneath on the cement, so I'll have to self-level. None of the drywall seams are done anywhere so far from what I see. They cut in some stuff rather sloppily in areas, and still so far no drywall taping anywhere except for 1-2 seams. And then this room here, the living room, pretty sure you're going to want to change the light. And then definitely got to tape and seam off and fill every screw hole that's in here. Fill these upper areas a bit better with more drywall from where it looks like they didn't make it. And then this is bowed out, so I might have to cut that out, or it looks like they just stopped drywalling right there and they haven't drywalled the back wall here. Yeah, they stopped drywalling here, so we got to get a couple sheets of drywall to install on the back wall, which is all wavery, as you can see. That's not the light. So that's going to be either removed in that section and then just slap drywall over that. Holes in the concrete ceiling need to be patched. And I don't know if you want something done with the ceiling, but it definitely is nowhere near attractive. So I could throw a 1/4-inch drywall up there. It would probably be the cheapest. Light, I think I already said replacement, most likely. Outlets need to be replaced. There's no cover boxes and they're old school. Like I said, the flooring is in bad shape. The door is going to not be fun installing. Got some kind of ridge wall going on here, so I'm going to have to get the outside corner drywall beads, which I have a few. I think I have 3, but any of these outside corners need that, and then to be drywalled, and then spots like this where they just didn't drywall need to be drywalled. And then spots like this where they drywalled up to the edge, we'll have to do an outside edge on something like that, and then smooth in the drywall to whatever wood frame this originally is. More than likely get a new frame, or not a frame, but some door stops to keep it on a less costly level, and then get a door slab. And I'll cut down the door to the 1 bedroom here because it's broken away and not even meeting. I could probably recycle this door. And I might be able to recycle the old front door. If you want me to recycle this, you let me know. It's got a cut off in the front top area. It's starting to come apart here. And it's actually hung upside down. So the two small panels that are supposed to be at the top of a door are at the bottom of a door. The trim in this main bedroom looks pretty good, except for it's missing right there. I might be able to find the ceiling profile. It's kind of old. But if I can find that profile, I can remove these from the wall. I don't know if you want me to keep this flooring. Maybe we can try to restore it. I don't know what it's going to look like until I can get some more light in here. It looks pretty solid so far. So a good cleaning might actually be all that's needed for the flooring in here if you want to keep it in this one bedroom and not have anything uninstalled. A heavy duty cleaning though, because I'm sure some of this stuff's embedded in it. Fire detector's got to be replaced. I'm sure you're going to want to replace the fan. Other than that, it looks okay so far for this one bedroom here. Maybe a ceiling patch to go over that. I don't know if you want to keep the door. It's already damaged at the bottom. Rubs against the ground, splitting on the bottom on that side. It's that old school hardware. And apparently it doesn't work because it has a dead latch on it. I don't know if you want me to do anything in here in this closet, but it looks like something was done, so I gotta fix the drywall down there and then tape up the rest of these corners that are not done. Maybe get another piece of straight board and finish trimming out that side over there. Paint everywhere will be needed. I don't even know what it looks like under there, but that thing it looks like they have insulation in whatever the heck this is. It looks like they had AC here or something at one point, because I see an air duct of something. Maybe that's not an air duct. I don't know what the heck that is. Maybe they had like a gas-powered stove or something like that. Or wood burning something, because it's just a hole in the wall. Going into the kitchen, of course. Your little shelf's pretty nice. And then it's got this door that leads to some kind of under compartment here, and that's where your plumbing is going to be at. So maybe keeping the door or getting a different piece of wood and putting a lock on it so that the only time people can get in there is if it's for maintenance reasons. The door is pretty flimsy and it's definitely rubbing against the ground already, so whatever flooring we go to put in is going to end up changing the height on that. I'd probably go with maybe just do a drywall access panel, honestly, if you don't care about people going underneath the house there. Outlets replaced, of course. If you want me to keep the trim, I can. It doesn't match anywhere else throughout the house. You've got tall stuff and then you've got no stuff in the living room and dining room. I'll do the same thing I did in Gracie B for the step. If we get the same flooring, and kind of transition it that way, or I can just put something across the front of that and make it look good in the long run. I'm sure the flooring is going to definitely need to be done in here. It looks like it's old epoxy flooring, possibly epoxy over the cement slab. It's peeling up in places like this. So, and then, like I said, you got flat trim here, and the same trim you got in the bedroom over there, which that piece that was missing, I could actually take from one of these and install it in the bedroom. And then that room looks like it's its own room. Whatever this siding is, I mean, there's, I don't know if you can see the black specks or anything, but there's like, it's dirty, dirt dirty, with insect poop everywhere. And I don't know if you want to keep the red look, but I don't think you can keep it for everywhere in here. And then we got to figure out what we want to do with things like this. Drywall up to it, and then cap it off with something at the top. Obviously, you got no window here. You got no door here for the back door. And it's a steel frame door, which that was, I mean, when I pulled off the steel frame on Gracie B, there was nothing to attach to. I'm gonna, if it's the same way, I'm gonna have to pack cement into the center blocks and hopefully have no issue from there. Obviously, I'm sure you're gonna say like remove the telephone stuff and stuff, but I'm just recording everything that I see. I'm sure enough layers of paint will cover this back wall of plywood, which is totally fine. Like I was saying about that duct, for some reason my phone does that. Change to light. I'm stopping to record another one.